Hello and welcome back. So I thought I'd do a short update on where we're at. Okay, now I watched the videos on drilling out spot welds and in the American ones, and everything looks like it's all nicely kneaded apart, and you just go along and you do all the spot welds out, except for in Australia. I think when they did this in Australia, they were absolutely, totally drunk. It must have been a Monday morning job, because we got a spot weld there, spot weld there, spot weld there, spot weld there, there. There's another one in here, that one, and then in here they put a spot weld there, there, and there's another one in right there, which I've got to get out yet, plus these ones here which were under there. And then they just went willy-nilly everywhere, all over here. So I cut these ones here off, the welding off there. So I had to cut the welding off there. And just working around through the spot welds, not one of them is in line. This side is actually worse, right? So for instance on here, they got a spot weld there, 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 and there. And then they've got a spot weld there, and one there, one there, and one there. So there's no way in the world I'm going to get these ones out. So I just cut the bracket. But as you can see, up here they got spot welds there, 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 and everywhere along here. And all along here, they're just everywhere. Right, so the guy with the spot welder, just like 3 and 1 inch. For instance, I'm taking this one here off, and there's one right here that I missed. It's right in against the thing there. So anyhow, this so far, getting this up, that's about 2 hours of work there, and I still haven't got it up. I still got to find all the spot welds that I've missed, and we'll go from there. With the dash, I've decided that it's going to be too much to get this dash out in any shape or form in one piece. So I got onto a wrecking yard in Sydney, and they're going to cut me out a dash out. So they're going to cut it all out and send me up the dash. And it is what it is, but I'll get a dash. I'll get a complete good dash. It's not rusted out. And this, every time I look at this, I go, oh, there's more, and there's more, and there's more. So I'll get a complete good dash sent up to me, and go from there. But heaven knows, I'm using 2 different types of cutter. And I'll just get here. So I'm using this type of cutter, and these things here are way too short, because they you can't put them in the drawer and get down in there. Then the other type, which was a little tooth cutter one, these ones here, they're great for about 2 spot welds, and then they fill up, and then they walk all over the place, and that. So just got to be aware of that and just work with it. That's this type here. So this type here, so that hole fills up with spot welds. And what I found is that I was trying to just go through one panel and just knock it out, but it's on the really tough ones you got to go through 2, because I thought, oh, if I can just have a single hole through the bottom, then it'll be easy to weld on, because that's the firewall. It'll be easier to do the firewall, but that's not going to happen. So change of plans there. So anyhow, I just sort of do this update for you on changing the firewall and everything over to right-hand drive. Last time I did right-hand drive swap over was probably about 1998, so that was a long time ago. But anyhow, it wasn't going to be as comprehensive as this, but this is starting to, we're learning as we go, and we'll get a little bit frustrated with some of the stuff. If I can get all these ones here out, and then I can lift it, then I can get that out. If that doesn't work, then I'll just cut that out because I've got a new dash coming, so that might be a change. I just thought I'd update you. Anyhow, if you're following along, welcome along, and yeah, if you're coming along on this and following what I'm doing, we'll learn as we go. I always thought that it might take me about a week to get the firewall out of this. Pull the steering box and all that out. It's no problem to do that. Everything's just rusted, so probably a cut-off saw might get some of the bolts out. And as you can see, some of the steering arms are just bent. But I do need the right-hand pitman arm, and I do need, because that's essential that I have a right-hand pitman arm, although I could buy one, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that one on Mosewood, because that's only the pitman arm with 2 holes in it. There's not a joint on it. Joint is on the arm, so on the tie rod. So if I can get that off in one piece, that'd be great. Save me trying to have a look around and buy it. Anyhow, if you're following, welcome.